And a good day, everybody. How's everybody doing? J7409 here with your tropical update. I'm not going to the National Hurricane Center first to report on Alita and Bud. I want to go right straight to the latest run of the GFS. As you can see, it's the 6 o'clock run for today, Monday, June 11th, 2018. This map courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. So let's turn it on and see what's going on. You know, so many here on YouTube, even yesterday when I had my hangout with my subscribers, people were coming in. Hurricane this weekend. And all along I have been saying I'm not going to say that because I don't see it. And I want you to remember something. If you really follow me and watch my videos, I said earlier in a video last week, I thought shear wind might have something to do with the effect. It still could go through if the energy, the shortwave energy was strong enough, but it's not looking like it is. Here, let's turn it on and we'll go through, okay? Now, keep your eye down around the Gulf and Texas. As we click on through, you can see the time coming up. Just look in the left-hand upper corner. Here we go. All right, now we're on Sunday. That doesn't look like much, does it? Big old rain shower. That high pressure. You know how I kept talking about there was a high pressure over here that was going to squeeze the life out of it, plus the shear winds it was going through. This is still Sunday. Now we're up to Monday. No circulation whatsoever. Just rain. Now I want to play that through one more time for you, okay? So you can see this good. This is Thursday. We move on up if it will go. Looks like it's hung up. I don't know what's going on with this. Alright, we're going to start right now. You see the date. We're up to tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It should be showing up by now. We're up to Friday, Saturday. You can see the rain coming in. Here we go. Now we're up to Sunday, the 17th. 144 hours out, moving along. It looks like the high pressure has took over. It's nothing but a trough of rain going across Texas. That's what it's looking like right now. However, this could change. Doesn't mean I'm right, but I was right on what I thought would happen. So let's check something else out right quick. In the past 24 hours, this is the wind shear. In the past 24 hours, it's kind of hard to see, but here's Florida right in here. Okay, we come down here where the storm should be making up. That's 70-mile-per-hour wind shear that it's been through. Okay? It's tore it apart. And for the next 24 hours, okay, here's Florida right up in here. It's going to go through 50-mile-per-hour wind shear. Might see a little something try to do something, but this high is pushing it, okay? It's not going to be over this clear space long enough to do anything before, bam, it's back into 30, 50, and 70-mile-per-hour wind shear. That's in the next 24 hours. And we'll just skip the next 48 hours and go right ahead to the next 72 hours. By now, this thing is up in here, moving over here, has more 30, 50-mile-per-hour wind shear to go through. You cannot go by one weather model. And even if you study all of the weather models, it's still very, very sticky when it comes to saying, hey, there's going to be this or that. Until you know that the conditions are right, it's going to happen. We can talk about it and say, hey, maybe we need to keep our eyes on this. And that's what I do. I'm keeping my eyes on it. And I study this stuff 1 to 2 hours and go over so much stuff before I ever make a video. You might not believe me, but I'm telling you the truth. So, excuse me, here we are. We're on the GFS over here, and I want to show you something. Remember, yesterday, if you were in the Hangout, I said the Euro model, the European model, was showing some surface reflection and some shortwave energy. I'm going to show you what happens with that. But first, here's the GFS, and we are at like 5 a.m. on Thursday, so we'll hop 12 hours later to like 5 p.m. on Thursday. Let's move on up to Friday, 9 a.m. You can see what's going on. We'll go to Friday at 9 p.m. It's a low system. That's what it looks like to me. There's no circulation in it. And this is the GFS. No circulation. It's a rainmaker. A big old rainmaker's coming, folks. This is just very heavy rain. And if you notice, this band is trying to break off. Okay? There we have Bud. No, there we have Bud. Here's another little system that's starting down here. But here, remember I said it might flare up. It's trying to get a little circulation, but it's not, people. It's not going to make it. Let's go on to Saturday at 4 a.m. You see what's happening. Just to prove to you about the wind, well, let's go over here. Look, the wind is hardly nothing. I think the strongest is like 35 miles per hour. We'll go over here and check right quick. 31 miles per hour. So, it doesn't have any wind gusts. It probably does. I'm going to have some storms today with 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Let's see what this is. 40. That's the gust. It's not a great big bad storm, people. It's a rainmaker. So let's go on up to Sunday at 7 p.m. And you see the rain coming in. And by Monday, this thing should probably start to get out. See, it's going to stall. That's what's so bad. Where the rain is, it's going to stall. Okay? But that's what it's looking like on the GFS. We'll come back right quickly. I don't want to spend a lot of time here, but I want to switch over to the European model. This is Friday at 1 p.m. Remember I said it was also picking up some surface reflection? That's what it's reflecting. It's reflecting this trough of moisture. It's not reflecting a hurricane. Nowhere close it. Not even a tropical storm. It's reflecting all of this surface reflection of water. It's water, my friends. So we'll hop on up to Saturday, when the GFS had it looking like it probably was going to hit Texas, but it's changed. See, the GFS picks up stuff, blows it up before all the other atmospheric conditions even arrive, like the surface winds. So there you go for Saturday at 4 a.m. Let's go to 8 p.m. Saturday night. And booyah, there it is. Does it have any wind? Not very much at all. Let's see what this is looking like at the highest rate. And that's 23 miles per hour. Okay? Nothing that nobody isn't used to. And now we're over at the National Hurricane Center. This is for the Atlantic and the Gulf and Caribbean. Tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 48 hours, but what about the next 5 days? Let's click it out and find out right quick. Nope, no new tropical cyclones are expected during the next 5 days. And now we're in the eastern North Pacific. Yesterday evening, before I got off of this internet thing here, well, I knew Bud was intensifying, but I just wanted to wait and see what it would do this morning. But before we get to Bud, let's get to Alita. Now, Alita has 40-mile-per-hour winds. The minimum central pressure is 1,003 millibars. If you're tracking Alita, 17.0 north, 116.7 west. Alita is still moving west-northwest around 6 miles per hour. When we get over to Bud, now Bud is a category 2 as of this morning and yesterday afternoon. It's probably going to intensify, could become a major hurricane, probably within the next 10 to 12 hours, okay? But right now, the maximum sustained winds are 105 miles per hour, minimum central pressure 970 millibars, tracking it 16.3 north, 106.1 west, and Bud's moving at a good pace. Bud's moving northwest around 10 miles per hour. This is Alita. This is where Alita was early this morning, right in here. But by tonight, Alita is going to be a depression system. Alita is losing her go power. And here is Bud. Here's, of course, where Bud was early this morning at 3 a.m. And by tomorrow, midnight rather, okay, it's going to be a hurricane still. But before tomorrow, look at there. There's a big old M. Bud's going to be a major hurricane, Cat 3 probably, just like I was saying. And it will remain a hurricane until around 12 a.m. Wednesday as it moves across, and by Thursday it should be a tropical storm moving right on tropical system up into the peninsula of the Baja. So, if you live in any of these areas right now, go ahead and prepare. It should not, as of now, be a major hurricane. Probably not even a hurricane, just a good tropical storm system. Might even die down a little more. But you're going to get rain up in this area. And you'll probably get some wind gusts too, okay? Right around in this area. Some of this rain may even go up into Arizona and New Mexico. We'll have to wait and see. But insofar as the system in the Gulf, right now it looks like nothing but rain, people. If it changes, which it can, you know how these things can change, like flip of your fingers, like snap, I'll be sure and put it up. But right now it's not looking like it's going to do too much at all. If it does change, I'll be sure and put it up to make everyone aware. Everybody take care. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and pass this along, because it is hurricane season now. I think we have 173 or 72 days left, something like that, of hurricane season. And as the water heats up, there's only going to be more things that pop up. So please subscribe. Tell your friends and neighbors to subscribe. I'd like to get as many people as I could so I can help keep people safe during this season. Comment, like, share, all that stuff you do, I appreciate it very much. And may each and every one of you have a most pleasant day. And like I say, any changes that occur, I'll be sure and get them up, because things can change. Peace, love, and kindness to all.